Dave Wurzel, and you're watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight is on the, I want to say girls lacrosse program at Stagg, but that's not accurate. It's actually District 230 United. It's a great name, Coach. I know you're working on the branding there.
Working on it. We're working on it. We're working on it.
But District 230 United, can you tell us before? Coach Malik's a head coach, and we're going to let him introduce himself in a second. On my left, I've got Lizzie and Kaylee, who are some members on the team. But girls lacrosse in District 230 is kind of unique. I know there are other sports like this, but can you tell us why District 230 United first?
All right. First of all, it's definitely unique because it's a co-op team. There's a handful of them through the state of Illinois, but we're a team that's made up of kids from Andrews, Stagg, and Sandburg. We roughly have 43 girls in the program, a JV team, and a varsity team. Just to give you some insight as to what's really going on with the world of lacrosse in the state of Illinois, we're currently up to 84 teams in the state right now. It continues to grow, each year. We got a nice competitive group of teams down here in the south suburbs. We seem to be a little bit behind in that growth, throughout the state, but hopefully, one day we'll get to a point where we have, more teams and, possibly even teams in each individual school. But that's the whole reason for the co-op part of it, because it gives us the ability to have a full program.
Right, a full roster. So, and I guess that's the next part of this. So right now it's a united thing, and it may change at some point. Also relatively new as a sport. I think I should say 5 years. You said before there was club,
it's either 5 or 6 years, and then it had a long run as a club sport, and the same way with the boys game too. So, okay. Yeah. So I think we're currently in year 6 of IHSA sanctioned.
All right. Well, good luck. Hopefully there's great tournament play coming. I want to meet your two athletes. Can you give us your background? Because you don't actually work at Stagg. You're part of the United team here, right?
I'm part of the United team, but I'm also a proud member of the District 230 teaching staff. I work over at Andrew High School. I've been there for 25 years now. I'm a guidance counselor. I work with a great group of people over there. This is my second year as the head coach here at in D230. United Lacrosse, but I've also spent some time over at Lincoln Way. I spent 3 years over there coaching lacrosse, but then before that I was a football coach here at over at Andrew High School for 20 years, and that culminated with a 3-year run as the head coach. I was also involved in boys track. Remember that, Dave, back in the day, back in the 90s, and I was also part of the basketball program, or boys basketball back then. So I've been around quite some time, way before I got all of this, gray hair and stuff.
So you got some longevity going, but it's interesting now that I think about it, because yes, I coached track at Sandburg, and I've seen, so you're at Andrew, but you practice at Sandburg. Right now we're at Stagg High School.
Right.
There's some geographic stuff going on there.
Absolutely, a lot of confusion on a daily basis, but no, we managed to work through it. But what's really cool about it is I get to work with the kids from Stagg and Sandburg, and it's just really nice. It's a blast working with the kids, every day, and I get to see everybody from all the buildings. So it makes it unique. It's a lot of fun though.
Right. Well, it's great to hear it's fun, and obviously bringing the kids together from 3 schools can be a challenge in its own way. Maybe I'm going to let you speak to that first. How about Lizzie? What position do you play?
I'm a defense person, but I like playing midfield too.
Midfield, okay. And Kaylee, what about you?
I'm the same thing, defense, but I like playing midfield too.
Okay, and then how's the season going so far to you? And I actually know the question because I know you're on a great run right now, but how about for you and for the team?
Right now our team is doing really good, and I think we have great potential to go pretty far this season, but it's really special bringing girls from 3 schools and putting them on a team and telling them to go out and play. But we've built this team over the past couple of years. I've been playing for 3 years, and these bonds we've made, it's really special and it's really cool. And It's more like a family than anything else.
You know, I want to ask you, maybe Kaylee, you can speak to this, or Lizzie. There's a district rivalry. We all know it. I mean, every time I talk to anybody at any of the three schools, for Andrew to beat Sandburg, or Stagg to beat Sandburg, or Sandburg to beat Stagg, or Andrew, whichever way the triangle's going, to beat one of the district schools is kind of a fun thing. Yet in this case, no, that's not on the table anymore. You all have to come together. So how is that working, Kaylee? Do you want to speak to that?
Yeah, it's actually working really well. Most of us have known each other for a really long time, playing in middle school together even. So the bonds, like Lizzie said, are already really close, and it is more like a family. There's no rivalries between this team.
So you're not in practice giving an extra elbow or an extra shove or sorry, we're teammates, it's okay, you know. No, all right. So, Coach, they're being very modest, or Lizzie mentioned, yeah, you're off to a good start. Hopefully good things happen down the road. How good a start are you off to?
Well, right now we're at 10-0. It's pretty exciting. You know, we take it just one game at a time, and we're heading into the last 2 weeks of the regular season. We still got a handful of games left, and hopefully gets us ready for the playoffs coming up, or the sectionals, and then you gotta go on from there. But yeah.
All right, well, good luck with tournament play, and certainly 10-0 is a great place to be heading into this last part of the season. All right. How about if we? Do you want to? Can you mention what was a big game for you guys this year, or a big match that was a lot of fun for you?
Well, I think Lockport. We haven't beaten that team in
Few years.
for me being there, we haven't beaten them at all, and it's normally our first or second game in the playoffs is playing them, and we've lost to them 2 years now, and beating them this year was awesome.
Good, turning the table on somebody. Kaylee, how about for you?
Definitely Lockport for me too, but also Marist was a really exciting win because we haven't beaten them in a while either. So it was really exciting to have that tough game and still beat them.
I guess those are probably good indicators, huh, Coach, when you beat teams that you haven't been able to beat before. So not just a 10-0 run, but, I mean, against some teams that have caused trouble before.
Oh yeah, especially those two programs. They've had a couple of years of just really good runs. They're real competitive teams, and they really force you to bring your best, definitely. So yeah, it's all good.
Good indicators for going forward. How about let's turn away from lacrosse for just a second. Lizzie, do you do any other club sports activities at Stagg?
Yeah, I actually play varsity volleyball and varsity basketball, and I'm in NHS, Spanish Honor Society, and Charger Nation.
And you have time to go to school, right? Your homework gets done.
Yeah, I do.
Kaylee, how about you?
I'm on the varsity golf team, and I'm also in NHS and Spanish Honor Society, and I think that's it for me.
That's it. I love it, the humbleness, and that's it. No, I mean, that's amazing because be just a full-time student is a thing in itself. How about this, favorite subject in school?
I like the sciences, but this year I'm going to have to say sports medicine.
Sports medicine?
Yeah.
Anatomy for me.
All right, and then maybe related to you, for you, and I know Lizzie, this is further down the road. Are you thinking beyond high school? I know the clock is running. You've got like a month or so left of school. Lizzie, are you thinking beyond high school yet?
I know kind of. I want to go medical field, but where and what, I'm not really sure.
Okay, well, you have a little bit of time to work on it. Kaylee, how about you?
I'm actually going to St. Ambrose University to major in exercise science with a direct admission physical therapy track, and also to play lacrosse.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. Lacrosse and St. Ambrose, that sounds wonderful. Good luck. Okay. And then final question for everybody here. Part as an athlete, part as a coach, drawing on inspiration, facing challenges or things that you have to deal with it through the course of a season. Coach, who do you draw inspiration from?
Oh, that's a
tough question.
That's a tough question. That's a tough question. I guess my inspiration is, I'm going to say the girls are my inspiration. They come out there every day, ready to work, have fun, and I draw my inspiration from them. Where I'm at in the moment. They make me want to be a better coach, a better person, and to help them out through this journey. So.
Shout out to Lizzie and Kaylee and the other girls on the team. No, I'm with you on that. As a coach, there is something energizing. It makes you want to work harder and coach harder and be a better coach when you work with athletes who are that dedicated and committed to it, for sure. That's a great inspiration. Congratulations, lady. You're an inspiring coach here. Lizzie, how about for you?
I would say I have two people that inspire me, both of my parents. My dad is someone who's gotten me really into sports and really driven me to be the best I could be on the field, on the court, in school, and it's really motivated me to be the person I am today. And my mom is probably the most present person in my life, from driving us to buying our equipment to making dinner for us to being at every game, cheering for us. She's really been a major impact in my life, and I'm so grateful to have both of them.
All right, beautiful shout out to Lizzie's parents there, and obviously nice to have that type of support right around you that close. Kaylee, how about for you?
I'd say my mom, because she goes through so many challenges with work and just life in general, and she takes it in stride. She's always really happy, she's always smiling, and I aspire to be like her.
Nice. A shout out to Kaylee's mom there. And again, to have somebody who's, in this case, it sounds like a definite role model in overcoming challenges or obstacles, right? It's wonderful for both of you.
That's
Beautiful.
Truly awesome, and the families have been great to all of us there. And just a shout out to my family too. My wife and my daughters, they've supported me all the way through. So
As I say, in some
thick and
cases,
thin, so they're always there for me.
yeah, I was just saying, in some cases, you probably couldn't do what you did without your family support, right? Or having people
Right.
like that in your life, right?
Absolutely.
All right, Coach Malik, thank you very much this morning. Lizzie, Kaylee, thank you very much. Good luck. I hope you keep building on that 10-0 record and heading into the best part of the season. Have fun with it. I'm Dave Wurzon, and you've been watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight has been on the girls lacrosse program, District 230 United. Thank you for watching.